don't get it twisted. This is not what you think it is. This is the fluid that came out of the fuel water separator. Apparently, I'm getting a lot of water in my fuel. So this is what came out of the chamber here. All right, you see that first batch? That was like after I haven't drained it in a while. Some people say drain this all the time, and I don't do that. They drain it daily or something like that. Or maybe I should start doing that because you see the bottom layer, the heavy layer, the dark layer that looks a bit like human waste. That has been sitting in that chamber for some days or whatever because I never drain it until I'm ready to change it. Now I drove a little bit. I can feel it. I can feel it choking off as I'm driving, and you can see that top layer that I just drained that you just saw. It looks more like a regular diesel. I'm gonna get rid of all this. I'm not gonna try to use it again, obviously, but that's what collects in there. Some of the stuff wouldn't even come out when I tried to drain the chamber. I had to mess with it a little bit. I had to loosen the top cap, basically, let some air in and push it out. It's really clogged in there. So we're gonna take this old filter out because we're in the middle of a run. Normally I'd wait to the end, but I don't want to wait till I get home on this one. I might be on the side of the road in an hour or something. I think it's been about maybe 12,000 miles or more. Between 12 or 15,000 miles since I changed this. It's probably too long. So as a little pro tip for me, might need to change this a little bit more often. Now let's fix the truck, okay? All right, I need you to hold it. Just hold it right. See your fingers in front of the hole right there. All right, now just hold it on the sides. All right, we're gonna fix this fuel filter. It's called a water separator. Go get this tool because this thing is really tight. But I think this is gonna do the job.
And we're going to do it like this.
That's right.
Almost there.
All right, you're gonna turn it to the left. So we're gonna come up. I mean, yeah, lefty, loosey, righty, tighty.
Oh, it's
moving?
It's moving? Oh yes, I see it's moving.
Alright.
Going to see what the works.
It's off.
It's off?
Yeah, I drained the fluid out before. Alright, just look at the camera now. Keep the camera looking at that. And I took the fluid and I drained it from the bottom until it got below this cap right here. Then I'm gonna take this off. They say don't take the top cap off because it might put the air in the system. But this is just a simple. See how dirty it is? Can you see it?
Daddy, what's that?
What? Right there?
Yeah.
That means you put your hand in there because you could lose your hand. It could hurt you really bad. Alright, I got this one.
It's just coming out.
See how dirty it is? Nobody ever changed it since I had the truck. I haven't had driving the truck that long. But now we're going to change it. See, that one is dirty. So just wait right there for a second.
What thing? This is really dirty. Wow, is that the new one? That one is dirty and that one is clean?
Yeah, this one is clean.
And doing the what Daddy had to do it.
Yep. Just looking through the camera, you can see everything. You see the bottom of that one. It's got like a little seal right there. You gotta make sure this is on a new one too. Okay.
Oh, that was new.
Yeah, it looks so new. Alright, so we're gonna throw this old one recording. Alright, I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna put a new one on. Always looking with the camera. See, I'm gonna make it so it's a bit wet. So it's not gonna catch. Alright, you press the red button. Okay, we're back on. And I'm gonna put this one on. And then right there. Let's see. Oops. Did I lose something?
There.
There you go.
What is this like, Daddy?
It's the fuel is in there.
There's a fuel in there?
Yeah.
No, your hands is all right down.
Yeah, my hands smell bad now. I got a fuel on them. Now I gotta put this back. And put it onto the right. There you go. Right there. Gotta make sure you put it on straight. Like that sound. That's a good sound. That means it's going on. And
Don't turn the light on yet, Daddy.
no, not yet. We're not going to turn it on yet. We got a few more things to do. And then we're going to make it to the right, okay? Are you looking? You saw it?
Yes, I see it.
All right.
That's the perfect now.
Yeah, but we got to take this off now.
What's there? There, nope.
All right, you see? Look at that on the camera. I'm going to put the fuel in here and fill the fuel up. And then we're going to turn the truck on.
There we go.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
Just look right here.
What's this? Did it want, Daddy?
We're going to fill it up.
I see it's filling up.
It's coming up?
Yeah, I see it's filling up.
Yep.
What, Daddy? The timer.
I see it.
You see? You see it?
I see it. All right, we're going to go to the top.
Go to the top.
And I'm going to put this back. We put the new ring on. Okay.
Now.
All right, we're going to try to start it now. All right, press the red button again. Stop it.
Stop it?
Yep. All right, go ahead and turn it. Turn it to the right. Yep. You hear it?
I hear it, Daddy.
Okay, we're going to try to start it now. All right, let me get in there.
Okay. Beep, beep. I see it's working. It's working in. Oh, close it. Who's that, Daddy?
No, I can't close it yet. Hold on, let me see something. I thought that was going to go down, but it's not. No problem. It did start again. All right, we got device issues as usual, but I would like those large, it's like an enclosed circle kind of work pliers or oil filter wrench or pliers, but I can't find them. These work well enough for this and a little bit too small. I think these go up to what, 4 3/4. Biggest one I could find, and it did the job there. And with that, I just use these to grab that and don't do what I do. Sometimes I get confused when you're looking at something sideways, which way you do to loosen and tighten, lefty loosey, righty tighty. I just do it like as if I'm laying under the truck looking up at this. If I'm laying under the truck looking up at it, the clock is going to be going to the right, counterclockwise going to the left, or loosening it. I'm doing my own camera work here, so forgive me. I've already loosened this up, so it's definitely not this easy to get this off with one hand and a too small wrench. But that's the general idea. Comes a train, so I'm not going to speak for a moment. All right, so we replaced everything, filled a new one up, put a little fuel around the gasket as is recommended, and we're going to put this one on. We should be ready to go. Hey! One thing you gotta remember is don't grip too tight with these things with the teeth on it, these filters. You can punch a hole in these things or damage the filter in some way. So just be careful and gentle. You gotta get a good grip gently and then put some pressure on it to grab it and all that stuff. I've learned some things the hard way out here. I'm gonna turn this off because it looks like the battery's about to die. Alright, we handed it to the point of tightness. And then I made like the little logo go around one time, so hopefully not gonna have any leakage. I'm gonna start it up real quick with my assistant here, see if everything's okay. This one looks like usually this is gonna go down when you start it the first time after changing this. This one went down only a little bit. Only went down a little bit, but it started up, so we got a couple days to the next load. We're just gonna come out and check on it tomorrow, and then the day of the load, and make sure everything's okay. Let it start and drive it around a little bit. Because these are simple, that and the oil change I just did. Simple repairs, but I've never done it on this particular truck before, so I'll make sure everything is copacetic. All right, let's start it up. I like what it came with the new one came with this thing to protect the inside. I don't think I've ever seen that. I guess I don't really buy Baldwin brand filters, so that was new for me. Maybe you already know about it. Okay, let's start this thing up.